Hello everybody, we are continuing our work with Minolta X-700 replacement of faulty capacitors. In part one of the video we have removed the power plate on the bottom here, cleaned it up, replaced the cap. Now we're going to work on the top portion here. Take out the top cover, and right here on the PCB or main circuit board we're going to do the same thing. Remove that faulty cap, clean it up, and put it all back together. All right, so let's take out all of the components from the top cover here. This is definitely not one of my favorite repairs to do because it takes time. It's very tedious, and in some cases I have to revisit it twice. In some cases, if there's an extra component or a wire that needs to be resoldered due to the fact that you know, this chemical that comes out of the capacitor creates a lot of damage around it. In some cases I'll have to replace wires, but so far I didn't see any significant damage to the wires. I think so far we should be in good shape as far as that's concerned. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and desolder these top cover wires. And we're going to evaluate our damages here, and it looks like it's just like I anticipated. It's pretty bad. So if you can zoom in there, you can notice that this circuit is completely corroded, and it's pretty much from the leaky capacitor, so we're gonna have to address that. And in the meantime, let's get into it. Desolder these 5 wires. I have to tilt the camera this way. I clearly see leaky substance on and around the capacitor. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little extra support here, and let's work on this cap. It's probably going to be difficult for you to observe or see from your angle, but what I'll do, I'll pretty much clean out this plate from old solder and residue. Okay, so this damage is not as bad as on the bottom from part 1 of this video, but there's definitely leaky substance here. But not, it didn't damage any of the traces or anything around it too badly. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace our cap. By the way, the capacitor that I'm using is the original spec capacitor. It's 220 microfarads, and this one is 4 volts, but you can use 6 volts as well. They've used both. So as long as it matches the capacity, the voltage can range between 4 to 6. Okay, I'll flip it over. And okay, gonna go ahead and clean the top plate now. Okay, so we're almost there. The only other thing I want to do is fix this wire here, actually replace it because it was badly damaged. Let's see here. Secure it with a couple of screws. Perfect. So that's pretty much it. That's all there was to it. So the top portion is taken care of. The bottom portion is also taken care of. So we're pretty much at this point good to go. All right, so what I'll do next, I'm gonna run a quick test and confirm that the camera releases electronically, and it is obviously an electronic camera, so if it doesn't, we have some issues to resolve still. I'm gonna check these batteries real quickly. Yep. Everything seems to be in order here. I'll put this back, and so the camera is already in charged position. I'm gonna go ahead and release it and see what happens. What do you know? It works. I'm gonna go ahead and charge it, release it, charge it, release it. We're good to go, so we can go ahead and continue putting everything back together. That shouldn't take too long, so let's go ahead and resolder these top cover wires first. Looks like our on-off switch is a little bit stiff, so let's see if we can lubricate it a bit. Put a little bit of a drop of oil in there. Much better now. There we go. Okay, so let's finish our bottom portion here. Gotta put the spring back in place. It's advanced return spring. And now we're gonna put these 6 screws in place. Good. So let's go ahead and verify the operation one last time. Yep, looks like it's responding. Everything looks good. So we are done with this particular camera. Thank you for watching.